Hey guys, welcome to World 1. We're playing D&D, Whisked Away, on this cool, super cool channel we like, that we play on. I'm with my friends, Nick and Scott and Laura and Andy. They're the gang, the people who I play with and the people you listen to. Have you heard that we're on YouTube and we have a website? Oh, and I forgot to introduce
YouTube
myself
music?
again. So I'm George, by the way, your local host, and let's just go ahead and jump into the recap. The music. Oh, Laura's over here giving me she's like, you gotta remember all the stuff.
That's
I know
not what I was saying with
I know
my
she
eyes.
was. And speaking of remembering things, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our channel, roll1.com. You can get some super cool merch that Scott's wearing and Laura's wearing. The other two aren't, so it is what it is. But
What it is.
needless to say, let's start with the recap. So if you weren't here before, or you don't remember what happened before, our group of people found were attacked by the dark figure that kept following them. The dark stalker, whatever.
Stalker.
They managed to. It split into three, and they managed to defeat two of them. One being captured, but one got away. And after further investigation of the room, they left, or of the area, they left. They went down the stairs, finding out that Raffaello has some interesting sand power. And as they exit out of the building that they're in, they are met upon by a scion of the Oriarch. And so Raffaello shot an arrow and it landed against its face. And if you remember last time, I left you on a hook.
And it said,
The Oriarch requests you to continue your search.
Oop. Hammer told me to attack. He said, shoot it. Shoot it.
Please, there are a lot of things to investigate. But actually, I'm going to make it more robotic. But you need to go and find the place. You need to go to the building that the Oriarch required you to go to. Please follow me.
What I run up to right behind him and take my arrow back.
Yep.
That's mine, thank you.
It doesn't react or anything, and it just begins to slowly march.
And I'll pick up my toffee that I tossed at him that I assume he didn't pick up.
No, he didn't even notice.
Yeah.
He didn't even see it.
Ungrateful scions.
Okay. It just walks. It is up to you guys to follow.
Are we gonna follow it?
so what do you want to do?
Let's see where it's wanting us to go.
All right.
Okay. So
I know Hammer doesn't trust the Oriarch, which I get too. But we're not really getting anywhere by making a bunch of enemies yet.
Hey.
So you guys follow the Scion to kind of underneath the big arching bridge, past the soaked looking sand, and past a couple more buildings to this far,
Say soaked looking thing?
soaked looking sand. It's darker sand.
Oh.
Yes. And do you want to investigate that, or do you want to just keep?
Sure.
So is that wet sand?
We're going to find out.
Are we?
Didn't investigate hard. 10.
It's wet sand, but you don't really know why it's wet or what's causing it to be wet. Okay. So you continue on, and the Scion leads you to this building that's, if you were going towards the big pyramid, it's on the right. And it's this big square, rectangular building. It's very tall and narrow.
And rectangular.
And there's a door that is shaped like a diamond.
Ooh, future.
But it's shaped like a diamond that kind of sticks out from the square column, if that makes sense. Or rectangular column.
Both building?
Yes, yeah. Here's the building. It's like the diamond shape is like right here.
Oh.
Protruding.
As we're walking, I want to try to see if my sand powers can do anything else.
Okay, yeah.
Since we're just walking on sand right now, right?
Yeah, so you're kind of walking on sand, and you kind of feel that you kind of feel yourself. You're
Going with the flow.
Yeah, your touch can kind of like feel elsewhere, if that makes sense.
I'm curious if I try to like imagine my head going to another area still on the sand, would that work? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Interesting.
If it's within like a certain the radius, like
sure, we'll allow it.
So
Wow.
so my
Why
head
not?
kind of.
Actually, well, I'm not gonna allow it.
Okay.
Actually, I cut it off.
Okay.
Because that's essentially.
That ability.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
So, no, you don't.
So that doesn't work, but I can tell or like.
But as
maybe feel
you're
something.
trying to like move your head, you just disappear. Like,
Okay.
In front of all these guys, and then you're there where you imagined your head.
Okay, my whole
my
body.
gosh.
though.
Yeah, your whole
Okay, so I
body.
can't send certain parts. I just have to send myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. He just disappears,
Yeah.
and then 30 feet away, he reappears
No.
in like a sandy mist.
And I'll have to spell.
Body just
spell
falls in the
slot.
sand.
No,
Yeah.
it's not supposed
We've already
to.
seen it.
Is that not? I thought that was.
The Misty Step? No, the Misty
that-
Step is like twice a day.
Oh, okay.
Sandy step.
Sandy Step.
Misty step.
It's essentially
Oh.
Misty Step, but
Yeah,
it's flavored
Sandy
for sand.
Step.
Sandy step.
Oh my
Okay, so there's an
gosh.
ability called Misty Step in the
That's
game.
Yes,
right.
there is.
That's
Gotcha. So that's kind
Yes, there is.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Well, I'm just like, whoa, what the heck?
Whoa.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
He's got some crazy powers.
That's crazy.
I ain't done playing around there.
I'm getting ready in case we battle anything.
He's preparing.
Right. I had forgotten.
So the Scion stops and says, "This is the building that you need to enter. Please do so."
Does anything look trinium on him?
Why do you
maybe a
ask,
femur.
Hammer?
Jawbone.
A jawbone.
Tibia,
Do
fibia.
an investigation. Do an investigation.
It's better.
It's not that great.
13.
He does parts of it. It looks like his skull is made of a sort of his skull is white. We'll say that.
Excuse me, I'm going to need that. And I'm going to
Pardon me?
use the trinium log sword and just like slice his head off.
Oh my
Okay, make an attack roll.
gosh. Jeez.
You keep bouncing like that.
It's going crazy.
I know.
Bounced all the way over there?
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's throwing a heart.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you hit, and we'll just cut through and just say you knock his head off, and like the helmet that he was, you knock his head off, and it just kind of lands onto the sand, and then you pick it up, and his body is still standing there. It's not like dead or anything like that.
Good. It's not moving or anything?
Because he's not really like sentient. He's just like a robot.
Yeah, he's just a robot.
I hope.
He's not moving or
His
anything.
head's not doing anything?
No.
Like
But
attacking
sense any
back.
power in it?
Arcana.
Check.
Roll an Arcana.
Much better. 21.
Yes, there's still magic in there.
Yeah, it'll be cut off anyway. I put it in my bag of holding.
Okay. Okay.
Can
Does anything happen with the body?
Oh yeah.
Is it like a chicken with its head cut off?
It literally turns around and starts walking away.
Can the head talk at all still?
No, it's in the bag of
It's in the
holding.
belt.
I know, but we can't hear anything.
If it said something, you didn't hear it.
I just imagine it's like, I'll help her. Saying stuff in the bag.
no,
wait.
I'm a scion.
I'll deal with that later.
Oh my gosh.
So
Bag's so helpful.
it walks away. So you guys are standing in front of this long rectangular building with a diamond door entrance.
Right, so, ladies first.
He's been polite.
All right.
Ladies, where?
Okay.
He's not.
He's just being seen.
He's not.
You're the one who wants to get out of the sun.
All right. Yes, that's true. I do. So, all right. I'll march on forward.
I'm gonna
Through-
spit my hands.
Ignoring that.
Okay.
Ready for the ladies.
So you walk in, and it's kind of this small room, and above the small room, there is kind of like this plaque that sits atop the entrance of what looks to be a like spiral staircase. The plaque has some characters on it.
Can I tell what they are?
Make a history check.
11.
Okay. It's
Ridiculous. Yeah, I know.
you don't really make
I'm
out
aware.
what the words are, but
Can I tell the language at least?
it's the same language that was written on the wall.
That was like a mix of languages.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh, do I make out any letter or words?
No, not
Oh.
with an 11.
That's fine, I guess.
Maybe the 12.
The maybe we'll say the letters that are being used aren't parts of characters that you are familiar with.
What do I know again?
Drow, uncommon.
Common, Elvish, Uncommon, and Celestial.
Yeah, nothing there.
Really?
Common,
All right.
uncommon.
That's what it is. It's common and
I think there's a
Under.
DER in there.
Nope.
DER.
Undercommon.
Nope.
Undercommon.
It's uncommon. Common and uncommon.
Yeah,
That's
she
how it
speaks
goes.
uncommon.
Remember that.
Very common down under.
I don't know. I know Common, Elven, and Underdark.
Underdark.
I think that's also undercommon. Don't you guys read?
It's not their strongest thing.
Nick's over there like,
I speak common, celestial, and half a leg.
Half a leg.
yeah, just one half.
Yep.
No,
That was like Ruffalo a second ago.
Half a oh, yeah. Half a limb.
Have a look.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
If you're in regular runes, they'd be writing in dwarven. I can read.
And it's all dark in there.
Yes, it's dark as you look down into the spiral staircase.
Oh, down.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
It goes down.
Oh.
I don't want to go anymore. I'm
Dude.
just kidding.
Let's just go and investigate other things.
Here, use this lamp.
We have work to do.
The one
Does that lamp doesn't
lamp
work
that
anymore?
No, it
work?
doesn't, but, you know.
Wait,
There you go.
put the head next to it. Maybe it'll power it.
All right, I suppose. I'd like to look for, grab the head back out. Look for some kind
it
of a powering
talking?
device on there. Actually, is it talking?
It says, "I will be leaving now."
What?
He just
Oh, he keeps
constantly
that's all
saying,
he's saying.
I'll be leaving
Can't
now.
leave.
I'll be leaving now.
I'll be leaving now.
Let's see, I rolled for 21 to find the fact that it was still powered. Can I find the powering device on it?
Yeah, so they're kind of inside the skull. Its jaw is attached.
I'd like to use the phrase jury rig.
Okay.
It's jerry rig, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, I think it's jury.
there is. There seems to be a small like blue like crystal that seems to have like underneath the skull. There's like a blue crystal that has like what looks to be like webbing, kind of holding it inside the skull. You can imagine that's the power source.
So we need to get a tools check on this?
Sure. What are you trying to do? You're just trying to take it out?
No, I'm trying to make it so that it will now work with the lamp that we also took.
Cool.
So he will have a torch, essentially.
Okay.
All right, so I get double proficiency bonus with tools. So that's 23 plus... Amazing. Dexterity for this?
Sure.
25.
25. Okay. So you find that the bottom of the staff isn't going to work, but you put it at the top, kind of where like it emitted light, and there's like the web kind of expands onto the membrane of that light, and it begins to illuminate, but it begins to illuminate and it becomes essentially a torch.
Oh,
There you go.
But with like a skull head.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you break off the top.
I also took out the priest that allows him to speak
Oh, nice.
and to see,
Vocal cords.
Okay.
to have sentience.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, that's
So it's just.
I thought I was gonna have a
keeping
talking
this-
torch.
wow.
No,
I am heading home now.
I don't.
No, you're not.
I'm heading home now.
I don't want him watching us.
Oh, you don't trust him, right?
No.
That's fair.
That's
That's fair.
That's fair.
And I'm keeping the skull, of course, for myself.
Okay.
Because it's still, I mean, I'm examining it again, but I'm pretty sure it's trinium.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
bam.
You put it back in, and
I have a trinium skull I can beat people with.
Yeah.
and
Does
now
it have
in the
trinium
fridge.
teeth?
Like in,
Huh?
you
Does
know,
it have trinium teeth?
like in that
it
one
has
Halo.
teeth.
Are they the same color as
Yeah,
the
the
rest
skull
of the skull?
from Halo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oddball.
So can we make...
That's good.
There it is.
Hey,
Play ball.
it has trinium teeth, so we can knock the teeth out, and then you can attach them to the
What are you, a
arrowheads.
dentist?
Yeah. And then you can make arrows out of it.
Oh, that's smart. Okay. Yeah.
I got you guys.
How big are
don't
the
worry.
teeth? Are they arrowhead sized? I wouldn't think they would be if they're reasonably
Oh, yeah.
human-esque.
How do you think?
Yeah, that's a good point.
What do you think?
Never mind. Hey, it was an idea, all right?
They might
How-
be useful still.
How horse-faced do you think this guy was?
I don't know. Anyways, sorry.
Okay.
And you remove the gums, the's quite a bit of tooth, right?
There
Yeah,
is.
There's
there
a
is.
decent
I'd
amount
say a
of
lot of tooth is
And
like
you-
this big.
And teeth have the little prongy thingy, so just put it like prong out, and then that'll stab somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some of them have triple or
Well,
quadruple
yeah,
points.
Does
get
it
a
even
nice sized
have
molar.
teeth?
It does have teeth.
Like, realistic?
Yeah, like it.
And he
I
said
mean,
they're white like trinium.
Save an incisor for me.
I'm going to attempt to remove a tooth and see if it is trinium and also shaped the way a tooth is.
Okay. Yes, it is trinium.
He's
Yes.
like, okay, guys.
Yes, it is a shaped tooth like any other tooth, and yes, it is a trinium skull.
And I'm going to try to give it to him and see if you can, I don't know, make an arrowhead out of it.
Sure.
I mean, with the full mouth, let's say you're able to make how many teeth you have?
32.
32.
Typically.
You're able to make 16 arrows.
Did this what is it called? What is this thing called?
It's called a tooth.
No, what was the robot thing called?
Doesn't matter.
So,
Scion.
It never
Scion.
told us. It never told us its name.
that's true.
Okay.
Well, it did say it was
Said
a
a lot of
scion
things,
of
but-
the Oriarch.
He did.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah.
So that's how many teeth they usually have.
60
30.
Oh, no, they have 100. You're right.
32.
So I can make 32.
32. Well, you can make 16.
If they're making actual tooth shape in a robot, clearly they're going for
16.
accuracy.
Okay.
I mean, this is a creation of by a
16.
godlike power.
Clearly they're going for accuracy. I don't know why this thing doesn't have flesh on it.
Arrow.
Maybe it did at one point.
Maybe it did at one point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So we're seeing the horrible end of Terminator.
That's so funny.
view.
Yes, you're basically getting the Terminator view of it.
That's pretty cool.
The skin
I got
melts
you.
off.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Anyways,
The depths of the tunnel of the spiral staircase await. Here, let's.
Well, there you go. Now you can see.
You guys want me to lead with the lamp?
I think we'll be all right.
Okay. You guys all have like freaking dark vision
Except-
stuff. And except when he has the mask on.
Yeah.
Old land has.
Oh, what do you has that?
I'll just dawdle behind you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
use my key points, I can.
Yeah, you have a torch now.
Yeah. I'll say,
Congratulations.
hang
True.
behind me, old land. We got this.
Nice.
Yep.
I got the light.
As you say.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
So you guys begin walking down the spiral staircase. It takes you down and down and down and down. until you get it gets kind of actually colder a little bit as you go down.
And it takes you up somehow.
Yeah.
And then back down.
Sideways, left,
Spiral
right,
stair.
in and out, all that kind of stuff.
All that good jazz.
So you get to the bottom of the spiral staircase, and there's kind of like this atrium. I said it again. And you're basically kind of like in this room, and at the edge of it, there's kind of like a circular disc that seems to have like a lip to it.
Is it like the other disc we just came from?
It is very familiar. It looks like one of the elevators you've gone down.
Oh.
Those are scary.
There's like a latch at the other end of the...
All right. Is everyone ready for this?
No.
Last time a bunch of things came and scratched us.
Yeah. Should
Right.
we?
Is that the last one?
Can we?
One of the
rest
last
at all?
times. A previous time.
It doesn't
I mean, you can.
doesn't matter.
What? What'd you say?
So can we rest at all and
We're fine.
get back our spell slots that we used?
I didn't use any.
Interesting. It's
I'll say
okay.
no. I'll say no.
Why?
We don't have time.
Yeah, I don't want you.
We have
We're-
all
we're
of the time in the
crunched.
world.
I don't want you to.
All right. Well.
Okay. So what's the plan of action here?
Down we go. Let's see where the control is.
Yeah. So
Oh. Side note: they still have aid. Has it been longer than 8 hours?
No,
no, they still have aid.
Good. Okay. Cool. So I don't have
Don't
to do
forget
that
about
again.
guys.
I don't have my temporary.
So that's
hit
just
points,
our.
but fine.
That's the. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm.
That's the
okay.
5 temp. Yeah.
So you walk.
Oh.
What just happened?
It
Just
loosened.
decided to fall.
George.
Yeah. It loosened,
Broke it.
and now you are walking down. I'll just hold it. You are walking down or across the elevator, and you find the switch that's kind of there next to a terminal. I guess the terminal's in the center. We'll say it's in this center, and it's just a like a button of sorts. Are you
Tick tock, it's elevator o'clock.
okay? You begin to descend.
We're like, whoa, my God.
As soon as it moves, I would like to do activate Shillelagh and just be really vigilant and ready.
Okay, right on.
Because I'm scared.
so
Make
scared.
a perception check with advantage.
Bad.
It's with the advantage.
Good. That would
Nice.
be dirty 20.
Okay. You go. It's kind of the elevator is moving slowly. It's not moving quick. Almost like you're descending, like an elevator from Halo 1. You know how slow those are. So especially when you're fighting the flood, those ones.
Oh God.
Yeah, those elevators. You're going down slow. And
I don't like that comparison.
There's no flood in
I
Halo
don't like
1.
the comparison.
you don't like the comparison?
No.
Was there
I
flood?
don't
in
like what it insinuates.
Okay.
Was there flood in Halo 1?
Seriously?
What?
I thought they came later.
That was like the thing.
Yeah.
No, the Covenant was the thing.
What?
In Halo 1?
The flood.
No,
was-
they were
That
just
was
they were just
Indiana
a
Jones.
distraction.
Actually, I think the episode was called The Library. Either way.
It's pronounced
Anywho.
like Barry.
Library.
But we have time
my
while we're going
God.
down. You said.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a summon.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm just gonna summon my wyvern. So he's.
That's like
So
the
he's
summon
now
juice.
with
The
us.
sound it makes.
But I want to take the. I'm gonna have because the wyvern has like grips, grippies.
Sure.
And he can kind of hover. So I'm gonna give him the lantern so he can hold it for us, so he can kind of
Can he
hover.
do
and
that?
Oh,
That's
Danny,
awesome.
Yeah, why not?
That's
I don't see why not.
genius.
I think he's big enough, and that lantern's not that big. So
Yeah,
I feel like it would.
I'm cool with it. I'm
Okay.
cool with it.
Good.
And that way, if we get attacked, I got free hands.
That's great. I love it.
Seriously, that's fantastic.
Okay. As you guys are descending, Old Land, you notice that
'Cause you're vigilant.
a couple of rocks have fallen onto the from the ceiling above,
Oh, something's shaking loose from the ceiling above.
and the elevator as it's going down, it begins to shake a bit more than it did when it was going down.
Oh, hold on to your grandmas.
And the
Sorry.
the elevator.
She doesn't know what's underneath this armor.
Give me a little old lady.
Anna?
It begins to crackle, and parts
Surprise,
of
it's
it
the magistrate.
break off.
Oh gosh.
So,
Of the like,
of the platform that you're standing on,
oh, geez.
Oh
Yes.
no!
and all of a sudden,
Yeah, this could be a problem.
you
What
guys,
the 8-bit is going on?
the elevator crumbles, and you guys fall.
Oh, do we have to like?
Okay,
Do I take? I'm gonna.
let's see how
Oh
much.
my gosh.
Why don't you guys all make?
I have feather fall.
Okay.
Listen, guys.
I have slow fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
I
have
have
anything like that.
I have fall.
Okay.
So
We have free fall.
Free fall. There it is. There it is.
Free fall is a free action.
Yeah. So
I choose up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
buddy.
That includes us.
That's a
Yep,
reaction.
and the
Dang,
rocks.
Range is 60 feet.
That's OP.
Okay. So you get. You're able to.
Duration is 1 minute.
You're falling, but you're able to catch them just in time. And
How far were we close to the bottom? Sorry, I didn't. Sorry. How close were we to the bottom? How far did we fall?
You now go
don't know.
60 feet per round.
60 feet per round.
Oh,
That duration of 1 minute.
Slow fall will just reduce my falling damage by 21,
Okay.
which is quite a bit for falling. So
Yeah.
if it's beyond that, then
Yeah.
I'll take damage.
Well,
So-
I don't know that, so I'm going to still. Well,
Oh, okay.
I'll probably
Sweet.
do that because I can see you're a monk, but I'm still going to do it.
So you guys feel
Thank you.
you feel the floor drop beneath you, and you're caught by this feather fall, and you're slowly descending down into this darkness. Your wyvern is flying around with the torch and kind of illuminating this tunnel that you're going down now.
Making little wyvern noises.
And as you descend further and further down, you actually see that the walls are like more crumbled and more decrepit, and they're not kept well. And it's definitely been here.
We're the housekeepers.
Someone's called a maid.
I know. It's disgusting down here. And Featherfall doesn't technically stop you from taking damage. I mean,
It does, actually.
60,
If we hit the ground within 600 feet,
600
then
feet.
you will take no falling damage.
Okay,
And you can land on your feet.
I'll say you fall
600.
601.
probably like 200 feet.
okay.
That was far.
Yeah,
That's really far.
yeah.
That's terrifying.
And you guys land in like this where all the rubble has kind of like settled.
It has now.
There's where there's like small puddles and things like that, but there is kind of this large archway that some of the rubble has kind of spewed into, and the archway leads into like a large room. I wouldn't say larger, but a large room. And there's gravel and rubble that kind of spews into it.
All right.
The only light that you see is the light coming from your torch.
Well, it looks like the only way is forward.
Okay, right on. So, you make your way into this small room, and the walls are covered with the script that you saw earlier in the Oriarch's chamber, essentially. It's scribbled all over the wall, but there's something
Darn teenagers.
covering. There's actually like some verbiage that's like covering a portion of the wall similar to what you saw up on the surface.
Okay.
And if you want, you can take a chance. You can take some time to look at this and study it, or you can continue.
I feel like we should probably look and try to see what it says.
I concur.
I say. Yeah.
Okay.
Take a look.
So you look at it, and it has a few. It has a few of the words that you're familiar with, and this is what you pick out.
Let's go. Start right
Nice, good.
Okay, you one word. Okay. Word 1.
2 syllables.
Starts with movie.
Is it a movie?
It's space H space Y. That's a word.
Okay.
The next word is space double L.
They all.
Another word.
They y'all.
Could have just been y'all.
They fell.
Space.
Yeah, we did.
Space.
They fell.
Space.
No, 2 spaces.
2 spaces.
SE
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Put a head in your hand.
space D. Another word.
Okay.
You put too many spaces between your words.
Space.
Did I?
You've got like half the page down already.
I love it. Space N. Space.
What'd you call me?
Next word. Sorry.
Space N. Oh, that's it.
And then the next word, and then it's U space.
Okay.
Nice.
In
Okay.
us. Sorry. I think that's the last part.
So
Probably
they.
they. Maybe fell or tell.
This could be like.
What? No.
No, because it doesn't fit. I
Well, it's
thought
not
about that
saying
too.
much, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something in us.
Fair enough.
Or on us.
Inside. No, not inside.
Inside us?
It's not spelled like dark side.
Oh.
Dark side.
Dark side. Okay. So that's kind
We
of
have
what
it
you-
down.
Yeah. That's kind of what you pull out from that sentence.
Uno.
And
Well, this one's not.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
and the room kind of gets smaller
In us.
to where it's,
it's either in or
the room
on.
doesn't shrink, but it leads into an opening where it's a hallway that kind of goes deeper into this
What
dungeon.
kind of hallway? What kind of hallway did it used to be?
So this hallway, it looks to have like a high ceiling, and it kind of arches over. It's got like an arch over that kind of runs the length of the hallway.
Do I see anything on the sides of the walls that used to be like lighting?
You've got in the center of the room, in the center of the large room that you're in, and then the center of the hallway, you see this like a dark line that kind of extends in towards the darkness or whatever. And there are small like half circles on the wall
I see.
that kind of like sporadically, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. And that kind of runs the length of the hallway as far as you can see.
So we continue walking, I assume.
Okay. There is
Maybe. They killed
Possible.
something in us.
This just really got me hung up.
Yeah. I don't know what that word could, because I keep wanting to put an N there. And like.
What is
Like
the...
an A or an
Can I look at it again real quick?
S?
Yep.
Just so I can...
No, I put ideas that I had.
Oh,
next.
I didn't need like the whole thing, but that's alright.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
So many words end double O.
yeah. I don't want to give it away.
Blank, S-E, blank, D. Okay.
Descend.
No, because that's not how you spell.
That's not how you spell descent.
They will.
Ooh, is it will?
Oh, you're right. That's not how you spell descend.
I know.
Is that not how you're supposed to send?
Is it descend?
It is. How do you spell
George,
descend?
It's S-C-S-C-E-N-D. I thought it kind of looked like descend.
Oh, I mean descend.
They will descend on us.
Maybe we can like mash this up with that one thing in Crows
Because
where
descend would be like
Jaden's like, well, I screwed up that puzzle.
S-C-E-N-D, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because then I was like, oh,
There
I was
goes
like
that.
send, and I was like, but that's not how you spell that.
There you go.
But this is a different language, so
Yeah,
makes sense.
it's a different language. So suck
Say
it.
it to me.
Well,
Suck
Can mash it up with that
Audience.
other thing in orbit where he's like, yeah, that mathematically doesn't actually work out. So,
Yeah.
They will descend on
oh well,
us.
on
you
us.
figured it out.
Oh, they will descend on us.
Yes, it
Yes.
could be on. Was that
There you
it?
go. That was it.
They will descend on us?
They'll
That's
descend on
terrifying.
us.
You see, that's how that gets you.
This
They
is fine.
forget the letters. It
They forget the letter.
So as you're walking,
was a misnomer.
My
as you're
gosh.
oh, it paused.
That was scarily
I don't know why
abrupt.
I did that. As you guys are walking into this hallway,
Mhm.
you get into a fork in the road. One goes left, and then one goes right.
How dark is it?
It's out for
It's dark.
What about one going up?
Like
There's not one going up.
one going down.
But you do see that the center like dark line goes right.
All right.
Dark
So
line?
shall I go to the left then?
Can
I always go left.
Can I see anything down these hallways?
You see that if you look down to the right,
Mm-hmm.
you see that the hallway kind of leads down, and it seems to maybe go into a bigger room, kind of further down. And if you look left, if you look left, it goes down and then looks like it might take a right, or like kind of stops. You think it might take a right.
So it might go into the other room too?
Would be that long.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say like maybe 40 feet. You look left, it goes 40 feet, and then it takes a right. You look right, it goes about 30 feet into like a large room.
Oh, my puddings and pies! Is the mother tree controlling those townspeople?
Evelyn, I don't know how to tell you this.
We gotta do something about this.
Grieve is dead.
Grave is dead!
We must tell Give.
And so is Don't give. Oh my gosh. Fortunately, yes. So it looks like the right side goes into a room, left side goes to a right.
Right. So let's go left.
All right.
Because it's the wrong way.
Okay.
You don't want to go into the room?
Oh,
I don't want
we
them
will.
to descend on this.
Oh,
We will.
that's
What?
fair.
Okay.
I don't think.
I want to descend on them.
Maybe
catch
we're-
them on surprise.
Perhaps we're the
Catch them by
wrong.
surprise.
Catch 'em on surprise.
I'm catching them on surprise.
Maybe we're they're warning others about.
Yeah.
We're gonna descend on
We
them.
descend on you.
We have descended. Check
suppose.
one box.
So
my
so
gosh.
you guys begin to you take the left option,
Yes.
and
Chose curtain number
you
2.
actually walk past a hallway that goes left.
Oh.
It tees off. One goes to left, and you can go straight.
Do we want to go to the left again?
What goes left? What do you see?
What do I see left?
So it goes left a little bit, and then it gets into like a larger room.
It goes into a room.
All right,
Yeah.
let's keep going.
Straight.
Okay. You continue, and
Three continues.
you get to the
Button
end.
Press, button press.
You turn right, and it's just a crumbled wall.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, all right. We can still go back.
All right.
Yeah.
So now we go backwards, and now we turn right because
not lost.
it was left before.
Yep.
Oh, do we want to go into that room that was on the left?
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it wasn't on the left. Now it's on the right.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Can we knock on the wall?
Sure.
Hello?
You knock on the.
No one answers.
Wait, which wall?
The crumbled wall?
Oh.
Yes.
It's crumbled.
It's just a crumbled wall.
Okay.
It is a pile.
I think
We
George
all
thought I had some great idea, but
It's a pile of rubble.
We all turn around to leave, and we look back, and our fellow's like,
I thought it might be hollow behind it. I don't know.
Turns out the pile of rubble was hollow. It was just a ruse.
Yeah, with this fake rubble,
Paper mache.
there's a lot of rubble again.
There's a lot of rubble.
This time there's a lot of fake rubble.
So you take a right this time, leading
Yes.
down the hallway you saw going left,
Yes.
and this takes you
Yes.
kind of into a small room, or a small room. It's not a large room.
A room which is small.
And it extends out to. So the room is a rectangular room. Excuse me. All squares are rectangles. Whatever.
okay, anyways.
All rooms are a room.
Get out.
And
What are you even doing here?
you see, there is what looks to be kind of a couple of podiums that have.
And there are a couple?
I would say maybe 4. There's 4 podiums
That's
that
not
kind
a
of
couple.
run the wall,
That's a few.
and then at the end of the room is just this crumbled, destroyed area. Okay. So you're basically inside this like half room. You're only in the half of the room, but the 4 pedestals that are there, you see there is a small kind of gray disc that sits on top of it, and then on against the right side of the room. On the left side, there is there's like a podium with like a thing being held up by what looks to be like a stick, if you will. And it's made of metal.
Okay.
What's that?
And there's like shattered glass kind of around it.
It's a stick.
Oh, so maybe it looks like what one of those circles was, but it's shattered.
It's so I guess
Let's
I
go
can
get the thing.
Yeah, so you get closer and you see that it's
Investigate it?
Sure.
Done.
I'm helping him because I can see also in the dark. Yes.
Helpless.
Oh,
I see you too.
I mean,
sorry.
20.
Okay.
Okay. On this like small stand is 2 pairs of gloves, or a pair of gloves.
Do I sense any traps? I guess magical traps, because...
Not. No.
Sweet. The
No?
glass has been broken,
No.
so they were in a case, but now they're not?
Yes.
Are they on the ground now, or?
They're still sitting on the stand. So you touch them, and you take them, and yeah. So they just look like they are 2 red gloves with like this like geometric pattern going from the
In between the fingers?
like on the backs of the fingers, and then like a small there's a circle on the back side of the palm, and then a circle on the front side of the palm.
When you say gloves,
It's a glove.
like what material?
It is.
Pleather.
What is pleather?
It's fake leather. I was just kidding.
I'd say it's of a it is a soft material, but those like geometric patterns are, it's like solid. It's like some sort of metal.
Stretchy?
Kind
Can I
of.
put it on over my
No.
gauntlet? No.
Cannot.
So you have to put it on just a normal hand, you
Yes.
mean? Okay.
Yes.
Unless you want to put just one on.
I'm curious too, how can we see the ceiling of the room that we're in? How high up?
I'd say the ceiling is 20 feet.
Oh my gosh. So 2
Yeah.
stories,
2
basically.
stories. Yeah.
Can I
Wow.
while we're
It's up.
while we're here, I want to send my wyvern up
Okay.
with the light. That way if there's anything, cuz now I'm kind of nervous of the writing, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Where
Oh,
was
that's
the
a good
glove
point.
exactly?
It was just on a podium on the left-hand side.
All right. I'm just staring at it, thinking like,
I'd really like to be wearing that glove.
and as I'm thinking about it, all of a sudden, a hand pops out on the podium.
Okay, right on. So I guess this is what we'll do. So,
If that's
so
What
do
kind
you
of
are you trying to fit your hand into the? Okay.
kind of, or at least,
So when you're going to grab it, Hammer, then you see his hand kind of.
What
slip
kind of
through.
hand?
His hand?
Yes,
His actual hand?
his actual hand.
Whoa.
Not like a bugbear hand?
Nope, this is his actual hand. It slips through and fits right in the glove.
Fits like a glove.
It's like a glove. That's what I was
Just one hand?
Ah,
That feels nice.
It feels nice. Ooh.
Okay, your wyvern
hand?
flies up and you see there's
a
actually
third hand.
Is it right or left?
Left hand.
Okay,
Because there are 2 gloves
there are 2.
But my hands are still.
Yes.
with you.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Your wyvern sees that there are some geometric patterns that look actually pretty similar to the stuff that's on the gloves.
Okay.
Just kind of like lining the this like top, like not balcony, but like just kind of like border of the
Okay.
The crown molding, almost.
crown molding. That's the word.
Oh, Lan, who do you think you're trying to fool? Everyone can spot your old man hands everywhere.
What do you mean? I'm over here. I want that glove for myself. Whose hand is that?
I'll let the 2 of you fight it out.
I'm going to run up there and, because I'm not exactly.
Yeah.
and wrestle and I can feel myself doing it. I'm like, ow, how are you? Oh. And I rip the glove off and I recognize my hand as my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, my honeybees and badgers. Oh.
And I'm just going to make a bloop, bloop, bloop,
Okay.
blue.
Nice.
Oh, perhaps that peach did get to me.
Okay. And the glove, I guess, falls to the ground, if you will.
Let's see, this is what I was talking about.
This is why we don't eat things.
Yes.
I'm going
This is
to
why you eat things.
pick it up.
Kettle, if you don't mind, I think I'll slip this on.
Whatever.
Okay,
Whatever.
So you put both gloves on.
I put on the left first, and then I'll go grab the right. And I'll,
Okay.
Magical Michael Jackson.
So you put the left one on.
back to the show. You set me up.
I did.
And
I've been waiting for that one.
you put you reach actually with your gloved hand, and you touch the other glove, and there's like this like red electricity that kind of sparks as you touch the other glove. You let go, and you can see that there's like this red beam of energy emitting from the palm of your left hand, and it's connecting to the palm of the right hand.
Palm to palm.
And I can like feel that energy? Or...
No, it's just basically like there is a straight line of energy going from this palm to the face up glove on the ground.
You can now cast Hadoken.
So can I put that other one on?
Yes.
Like, all right, cool.
Just like that. Just like that.
Just like
Just like that.
Did you draw glove line?
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what it is.
For all of you on YouTube Music, you're not missing anything.
my art
got
skills
you
are
guys.
legendary.
It kind of looked like a kindergarten Thanksgiving hand turkey. Anyways,
Anywho.
one was like,
I'll tell you guys, this is pretty nice.
I'm just,
Yeah.
You
Is
know,
it still
you know,
going?
both gloves on,
yes.
and you're just like, I have a beam.
I have a beam.
You try to do anything with that beam?
And then, is there any?
There's a podium.
I'm just gonna face the podium and then just turn my hands and both go like that to see if it does anything.
It like disconnects.
Yeah.
And
okay.
it turns off.
So it only works maybe when
Yeah.
So
When they're
does it
facing
turn
each
back on
other?
if I do that?
Actually, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say something else. So you have your hands like this, and you turn your hands like this, but the line stays on it moves to your thumbs and stays like connected through your thumbs. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So essentially, any way you move your hands, you're going to constantly have this beam of light connecting one glove to the other.
Well, does it do anything?
we don't know.
Or is it just like those oven gloves that like have just the like string in between them?
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Oh,
I'm
So
gonna
you don't
smell
lose one,
yeah.
the beam.
even
They
though
connect.
they're never
You're
leaving the
gonna
kitchen.
smell- Make a perception check.
Oh my goodness. How'd it go?
9.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Oh.
Just
It smells like magic.
light.
Does it smell like magic?
It smells like light.
You know, I've always thought of like a magic system that's based off of smell.
That'd be fun.
Like spells give off a scent.
Smells.
Yeah. Like I don't know. It was definitely an interesting concept of mine. But anyway.
Stink cloud. I'm
It's called
gonna
cloud kill.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm
it
gonna
is.
look around and go stick out my tongue,
Oh,
and I'm just gonna try to just barely.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It's as if you like you basically burn the tip of your tongue.
You just lick the laser.
You'll take one point of damage.
Oh my gosh.
you can no longer talk well. Wait.
No.
You can still no longer talk.
Still hot.
While that's happening,
Yeah.
go check out the other side of the room.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So these like gray discs, they have
Disc action.
they have a couple of symbols on them. Why don't you make a history check?
I'll try. 16.
16. These discs look very familiar to you. You think back and you say, and you think to yourself, these look familiar.
These look familiar.
And you recall that long ago, but maybe not too long ago, you were in that tower amongst the icy fields where you had to use gray discs to power a device.
Oh.
Was it the forge?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Snag.
Okay. You grab, I would assume, all 4 discs.
Yes.
Each disc has a certain character on it, and I will give you that character later. Does that make sense? Okay.
Everything's in the bag of holding.
He puts it in the bag of holding.
They fit?
That's
Yeah.
How big
Andy
are these discs?
Andy was like,
How big are these discs?
You got a whole fridge in there.
I'm gonna walk up to this giant slot, put in a giant penny apparently.
nice. And that's kind of what's in the room right now.
So nothing else, really.
Nothing else, really.
Oh, Lamb, once you're done playing around with your... Oh, did you burn your... Never mind.
Hold on, I can
Careful.
You can heal the tongue.
Yes.
Please do be careful if you're not going to be able to turn that off.
I got complete control of
Why don't you try touching... I don't know what you just said, but why don't you try touching your hands together?
It turns on.
It like turns off, but then when he goes like this, it turns back on?
No. It turns off and there's nothing.
He knew how to do it
It's a
so
clap.
easily.
It's a clapper.
Oh no!
So is it off when I remove my hand? Like when I
Yeah, when you go and you go like this, it's off.
then
Wow.
It's on.
It is a clapper.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's kind of what you find in this room.
It's so cool, actually.
Do we see any symbols? You said there were symbols on the
Laser.
pedestals themselves.
There's no way to use this.
There is a
yet.
there are symbols that were on the
discs.
pedestals with the disc,
Oh.
not the discs themselves, but the pedestal. So the pedestal has what looks to be a triangle, and then inside the
Circle?
triangle,
Square and
No,
an
no.
X.
it's a triangle with a star kind of imprinted on it, and then on top of the star, there's a diamond also imprinted on it. It's just like overlaid. These symbols are just like overlaid. It looks kind of confusing.
Go on, though. Try to draw that.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
You
to
got
do
it, Scotty.
Want to see it.
This one confused me. These are the symbols that are on, right? That are, sorry. These are the symbols that you saw.
Try drawing the diamond first, then draw the circle.
Yeah.
Or
Star.
Star.
And then a
like
triangle.
Behind it. And then a triangle behind that.
so there's just like all the keys we found, but layered on top of each other.
Essentially, they're
Are
just
they?
they're
What?
just
Right.
yeah.
You're right.
A
Are
diamond,
the
a
keys
star, and a
back in the
triangle.
like
You're
way
right.
back when we came in, or do we still have them?
I actually forgot to mention something, so I would like you guys to go back to the main room that I told, the rubble room.
Well, we're about to go there. Sure.
Okay.
The rubble
So
room?
you go back to the rubble room,
I mean,
and
the rubble doorway.
the rubble doorway,
Oh yes.
and there, I will say against the wall. You guys missed it because you were looking at the other wall that said the words.
Wait, is this before the spiral staircase?
This is after you've fallen down.
After? Oh yes, after
Oh.
we've fallen
Yes.
down.
You
Yes,
see,
yes.
there are 3 items that are kind of that have appeared, and one is this triangular device with like 3 dots, one at each point. Another, and it has like a small like cylinder coming out of the hypotenuse. And there it goes again.
Oh my god.
And then you have another one that
there,
is a
apparently.
circle. It's got a circle like center section with 5 triangles. Each triangle had
It's
like
a dot.
no, it like spins, if you will. It like twists.
Oh.
And there is like a black square that sits in the center of it. and there, that's it.
Okay.
And then the next object is a diamond, but it is basically 2 cones set up on each other. If that makes sense. So the flat faces are on each other, and it's just 2 cones. And when you look closer, they're actual like faces. It's not a full like
Circle.
flat face. It's like small
Bunch of flat faces.
bunch of flat faces.
Oh, like
that form-
facets. Is that what they're
Yes.
called?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it?
Facets.
Facets is correct.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and that's what the items look like.
I did my best.
So we remember seeing that from the original room.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you get back there and you're like, oh yeah, these
And do we
things.
take these with us?
Yes.
Do we take them? Okay, sure.
It's
We'll
up
take
to
them.
you. It's up to you.
They're
We'll take
takeable?
them.
Yes,
We
they're
took
just
them.
they're just like kind of sitting on like these small
All
shelves.
right, fella, we
on the
took
wall.
them.
Keep those in mind.
Those are all things we have now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And
Nice.
yeah. So you go back down the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
Items.
and now I guess you can take a right. I don't.
Again,
I'm
well,
leading you guys.
yeah.
Okay,
to
because that's
get your-
yeah.
there's nowhere else to go.
There was nowhere else to go.
So
yes.
you're following this dark line. It leads you into kind of a bigger room where you can. So where you come out, there's an entrance that goes straight, and then there's a entrance that goes left.
From this big room.
Yes, from this big room with a line, it goes into the center of the room, and then it takes a left, and there's a smaller line that kind of leads into this pathway straight in front of you.
Is there anything else in the room that I see?
There is another writing on the wall.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay. Why
Darn teenagers.
Yeah, I know.
Just darn teenage.
How
Been all over
dare
this
they.
place.
Oh wait, I don't have to
Writing all
roll
this
for this, do I?
nonsense.
Okay. Okay. You ready?
Like,
you ready
watch
for
this,
my?
I'm ready to
Are
see
you
it.
ready
Ready,
for those
Marcelo?
spaces?
Next Scrabble puzzle.
Next Scrabble
Puzzle.
Puzzle.
Puzzle. That's the puzzle.
Okay. It
Words.
is R space G word space HE word space double L word space H
Hold on.
E space
H.
E
No, space is first.
yes, space HE space.
Space. H-E. Space.
Ring the
Ring the bell.
then.
Space double L.
Okay.
Then kill.
always think
D
Ring the bell,
space
then
space.
kill.
D space. The dough. Kill the dough.
Jeff!
No! No, leave him alone. They demand a sacrifice.
Die.
Then all die.
I
Will-
assume it's ring the
Then
bell.
we'll die.
Yeah, that's
But
full.
then
Will die.
Y'all die.
No. It's ring the bell though.
Yes.
I think
Ring the
Ring
bell,
the bell.
they will die.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that is it. That is it. Okay.
Nice.
And with those words, we'll pick it up next time. Yay.
Wait,
What?
we gotta let it go at least an hour.
Oh well, I was gonna.
Yeah, George.
We're gonna have to
I was
we're gonna
gonna.
have to banter or something.
We're doing it now.
Yeah.
I know.
I was gonna.
We can look at the.
Exactly.
You guys want to look at my picture?
Andy's a veteran of this.
Here's my. I don't even know. This is how I see it to what George said.
I don't know if they'll be able to see that, but
They don't need to see
I'll just show George.
I like the drawing. They
This
look
isn't
good.
for the audience. Oh no.
It's for me.
This is
everybody.
just for George.
It's for me.
All of Scott's drawings.
You need to
They're just for
subscribe to a. Do we have Patreon? Subscribe to a Patreon if you want to see the actual drawings.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Do we?
Check out our website.
I don't know if they do.
We'll have images on our
Oh, we
website.
have Patreon.
Oh, they do.
We might. I don't know.
I thought we did.
Hold on. I'll find out
realize
for
I
certain.
should
That'd be
know
cool,
this
actually.
probably.
You
but
got to do it in the next couple seconds.
Listen, I'm on it.
Check
even
the
though
merch shop.
this
Hey,
is taped to
it's not here. Let me see it.
Oh,
Aw.
Look at this, guys. I showed you this another episode before, but this is something we've printed out. It says roll to 1 on here, and it's a dice tower.
that we improve next time.
We are definitely in the process of improving the interior design.
so the
Those look
dice
really
come
cool.
out.
So it actually comes out and shoots out, but it's something that we want to work on and get going. And if this is something you guys might be interested in, let me know, and we can try to figure something out. But
No, we don't.
we don't have a Patreon.
Not yet.
We will, though, eventually.
Yeah, eventually we'll get there. So
Well, with that,
yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch up next time on Whisked Away Roll to 1. Toodaloo.